How a London furniture restorer managed to solve an Ice Age mystery, bringing new meaning to 20,000-year-old cave paintings. A furniture restorer from North London, who's also an amateur archaeologist, has solved the mystery of Ice Age drawings going back 20,000 years, would you believe? Ben Bacon managed to do what experts have failed to do, and he decoded dots and other markings on the drawings. Wendy Hurrell went to meet him.
Initially, I was looking mainly at the painted walls where the beautiful images are.
And it was never intended to become a groundbreaking research project. But while enjoying these depictions of animals found in caves across Europe, painted by humans 20,000 years ago, Ben Bacon began to see patterns.
So it would be completely natural to look at that and think that's beautifully decorated with the sort of shaggy hair of the mammoth. Piece of artwork done, that's it, move on.
You could, but then you start looking at patterns and you begin to see, do you see that?
Yep.
Is the same as that, isn't it?
Yes.
And is the opposite of that.
Yes.
Do you see?
Yeah.
You got to really get into it. You have to look at every tiny little mark.
Was it possible that these Ice Age people were creating not only art, but some kind of numerical system?
When Bain came to me with an idea that there was more going on here, that these spots, lines, Y symbols and so on meant something completely additional to the paintings, I was stunned by this. I thought it was an extraordinary idea. And I started to look at it, and I started to look at the correlations that Ben had found between the number of spots and lines and the animals involved.
Astonishing that no one had thought of it before, Ben had discovered that these hunter-gatherers were communicating scientific information that would ensure their survival in the form of a meteorological calendar.
It's beyond wandering around the woods hoping to kill a bison so you can eat tonight. This is really complex stuff. And in this world, little margins made a big difference, you know. If you ran out of food 2 weeks before the end of winter, you were pretty much done for. So these little margins were very, very important.
It turns out the patience needed for his day job as a furniture restorer has translated rather well to writing an academic paper 7 years in the making.
This has been an incredibly detailed and possibly quite obsessive bit of work.
Little bit. I mean, how dare you, but... We call it the rabbit hole. We say you go down the rabbit hole and that's it, you're lost.
Wendy Hurrell, BBC London.
And well done to him.